Let me tell you the total goals we'll be getting in this World Cup 2026 tournament.
Oh, it is common knowledge that goals win matches and goals eventually end up helping teams win tournaments, right? So there won't be any difference in this World Cup. The same thing is going to happen. The team that successfully scored the most against their opponent will most likely end up winning the World Cup, right? So, um, in this video, I've collected data from previous World Cups and um, collected this data, the goals data, and we will be talking about the home goals, expected home goals in this tournament, and also the expected total goals in this tournament. So let's just jump right in. Now, starting with own goals. Um, Own goals, we know, is something is like a real occurrence in professional football. Actually, like in the highest level, this is a very real occurrence, and it tends to be random. Like we can see here, if you can see here, the year that we had the highest number of own goals was 2018, and we had 12 own goals, which was totally weird. The last World Cup, 2022, had only two own goals. Now, this, oh, just like the data that I used for the previous video, this is kind of truncated also, and we'll be focusing on just, let's focus on 2018 and 2022, like the most recent years are the years that are using VAR only. So let's focus on, let's remove these ones. And we're left with just 2018 and 2022. Now, 2018 got 12 own goals and 63 matches instead of 64. So we'll have to calculate this one ourselves again. So we get 12 divided by 64, and we have 0.185, 0.1, okay, 0.1875 own goals per matches. And we know this current World Cup, there will be 104 matches, right? So if we multiply this by 104, we'll be having 19.5 home goals expected if we are going by 2018 World Cup 2018 data. World Cup 2018 data, I'll be expecting 19.5, basically 20 own goals, right? But if we go by World Cup 2022 data, we had two own goals and 64 matches also. So we're doing two divided by 64 because 0.03125. Multiplying this by 104 matches. I mean, so we're expecting 3 points, so just three home goals if we are going by this data. Now, I think I'm doing this video so people can make better decision and predictions. And I think it is always better to be conservative while attempting to predict the future. So I will, if I were trying to make a prediction like I currently am now, I'll be going with about three home goals in the whole tournament, or probably even lesser than that. So let's leave this and talk about the total possible expected tournament goals in the whole. World Cup. Right. Now, World Cup 2018 got 169 goals in total. And okay, my data is having 63 matches. So this is kind of wrong again. 163 total goals scored. And that also includes home goals. So 163 divided by 64. All right, 64 is the total matches played. So we have 2.5, let's say 2.55. This is the average amount of goals scored per match. Now, if we are looking at World Cup 2026, we are going to be having we are going to be having 104 matches. So let's multiply this by 104 matches. So going by that average, we should be expecting 265 goals. 265 goals in World Cup 2026, going by that. Now, for World Cup 2022, we had 172 goals in total. 172 goals in total and 64 matches. So if you look at this, very similar, just 3 goals difference. 3 goals difference. 172. Let's calculate 172 divided by 64. 172 divided by 64. We are getting 2.68. Let's use 2.7 goals. 2.7 goals per match, averagely. Let's multiply this by 104. So we're expecting 279.5, basically 280 goals. 280 goals in the whole tournament. Now, going by the average for 2018, we were expecting 265. Now, for the average for World Cup 2022 data, we're expecting about 280 goals. We're expecting about 280 goals. So, with this calculations from previous data, we can safely predict that the total amount of goals that we should be expecting in this tournament should be at least above 265 and probably even more than 280 goals, right? Even more than 280 goals. So uh, that is what we should actually be expecting based on previous data in this current tournament. So I will still be doing more videos. I think my next video will be about team total goals and highest scoring team and the likes. We'll still be talking about goals in my next video. So stay tuned and yeah, just subscribe to my channel and that will be greatly appreciated. Yeah.